Hello again. Today I want to talk about the hard covers. And hard covers always good when you're having larger journals with more signatures. I prefer than to do the hard cover. The truth is, working with hard covers or creating hard covers will take a little bit more of your time. However, it's always worth it. The final results are always worthy of the effort. Now, I have few various ways of doing it. There's probably many more, but at this stage, I will just say when it comes to big hardcover journals, if you want to use fabric, I would stay away from upholstery fabrics or heavy thick fabrics. Because you might have issue. First of all, these are not type of covers that you can sew on machine. And to hold fabrics well, you need to paste it, glue it well. And this is where the issues can then arise because fabric will not stick properly, will not melt, bend properly on the edges. So it's hard because it's very thick, it's hard to work with that. So this one here is again, one of the journals that you saw before, and it's done by calico. And it's done by calico, so soft, thin cotton type of fabrics is excellent. It can be Mod Podged. It won't create patchy stains with glue. Fabric-Tex or something else I was not working with. I want something that will completely join the material. And because you're using heavy cardstock, you really don't want to have thick fabric. It will come very chunky, very heavy, and not pliable enough. It will also give you issue around the spine, to open the spine, to work with that. So I would not advise heavy fabric. Heavy fabric is perfect for soft covers, for single signature journals. So when it comes to fabric, I would stick with that. This is another example how you can make hardcover. This is actually my art journal, which is still not complete, but this is actually altered book. You can always take book covers. Book covers, there's a lot of tutorial how to work with book by completely removing the book content and just keeping the cover, or by simply using book pages, Mod Podging them together, and then use them as your journaling pages. This particular book, I simply Mod Podged fabric on, thin cotton fabric on, because it's about my garden, and it was perfect. You don't have any smudges, anything. It's hardcover. It's absolutely stunning. I added cardboard on the inside, easy to finish the corners. That's what I was talking about when I was talking not to use heavy fabric. And in this instance, it was just Mod Podge fabric, nothing on top, while in this Egyptian one, I varnished it with a glossy, I don't know if you can see, with the glossy Mod Podge, 2 layers on top, so it's well preserved. Another example is here, the one where again I used the cardstock, and I covered it only with paper material, so everything was Mod Podged. So everything here is Mod Podged, including enhancing of the spine with the white lace. Now, because for this journal, white lace was really appropriate in sense of a theme, but also when you hold your white lace spine, of course, it would get dirty very quickly. So everything was glued with matte Mod Podge, and then on top varnish with 2, or maybe in this instance even 3 layers of a glossy Mod Podge on top of a lace as well. And you can see that actually it doesn't look, once when you hold it, you can feel that it's covered and it's a little bit glossed, but actually didn't do anything bad to the fabric and to the lace itself. So it looks perfectly good and perfectly natural as much. The whole cover is quite glossy, which I like. So in this instance, of course, it was the cardstock from just some card box, cardstock paper, pink cardstock paper, and then some printouts, little doily even, and inside again on the other side Mod Podged more of a printed nice design card paper. Something similar but a little bit more demanding, and I have examples of these two journals here, when you actually do decoupage, but this is decoupage of napkin, which on purpose is nicely squashed, and with acrylic paints you can give highlights. In this case it's golden highlight, and in this case was just all in blue tones, darker blue tone highlight. This is beautiful way to create this old antique look for whichever purpose you need. Everything is Mod Podge with matte Mod Podge on a heavy cardboard, and then when everything is painted and dried out, then again varnished with glossy Mod Podge, which gives this beautiful finish. Inside of the cardstock is another cardstock board, so it gives that beautiful finish. And finally, the third way to do hardstock journal is also to buy something ready-made, a little bit similar like this altered book thingy, but in this case I bought this one because I liked the page. It was so kind of vintagey, and on one hand, and also the pages inside were completely full on hardstock papers. Although there was a small number of pages, I actually dipped this whole thing in a tea. It took about a week to dry it all, but I got perfect vintage look. All pages are cut, and then what I did, I was just expanding pages by adding more pages and a lot of pockets and a lot of inserts, and this was a lovely easy way. This is the way that you don't need to worry how are you doing the cover. You just focus on the content inside. So a little bit of everything, hopefully something for everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much, and feel free to subscribe. Bye.